On the night of August 26, 1985, senior officers of the Nigerian Army arrived at the residence of Head of State, Major General Muhammadu Buhari. By the early hours of the next morning, Brigadier Joshua Dogan announced in a nationwide broadcast that Buhari had been overthrown in a bloodless military coup. The coup, led by officers including Ibrahim Babangida, Abubakar Dangiwa Umar, Lawan Gwadabe, and Sambo Dasuki, was officially described as bloodless. After the coup, Buhari was detained for more than 2 years, badly affecting his family life and causing him to divorce his wife Safinatu upon his release. Welcome to another edition of Dark Stories. In this episode, we will re-examine the long-repeated claim that the 1985 coup was bloodless. We will also explain why Buhari, despite knowing Babangida was plotting against him, did nothing to stop it. After one of the meetings of the Supreme Military Council, SMC, in early July 1985 in Lagos, the then Chief of Army Staff, Major General Ibrahim Babangida, told the head of state that it would be necessary for him to embark on tour of army formations in the country. He also requested that he need to boost the morale of officers and upgrade infrastructural facilities in the various divisions, brigades, and barracks. The request was granted by Buhari. When Babangida left, Buhari thought about what some officers told him a few weeks earlier of an impending putsch. Although the details were vague, he was told that Babangida was part of the plot to remove him from office. It is also said that Major General Maman Vatsa may also have made discreet efforts to warn both Buhari and Idiagbon about rumors of a coup led by Babangida. Though Vatsa was closer to Babangida than Buhari because they were course and soulmates, and most of the officers used for the palace coup, especially Sani Abacha, were also close to Vatsa. But Buhari was a type of officer that, before he make any move, he would demand for a cast iron evidence. So when Babangida came, telling him the need to make the army boys happy, he dismissed the earlier thought. Babangida planted key loyalists in strategic units of the military, a move Buhari was not aware of. By August 1985, the coup plot had matured. Babangida and his allies had carefully infiltrated and co-opted key military units, ensuring that when the time came, Buhari's regime would collapse swiftly and without resistance. Among the officers involved in the conspiracy were Brigadier Sani Abacha, then General Officer commanding the 2nd Mechanized Division in Ibadan, Colonel Joshua Madaki, commanding officer of the 6th Guards Battalion at Bonny Camp, Major John Y. Madaki, who commanded the 123rd Guards Battalion in Ikeja, Lieutenant Colonel David Mark, the military governor of Niger State, Lieutenant Colonel Raji Rasaki, commander of the Corps of Signals, and Lieutenant Colonel Aliyu Gusau, then Director of Military Intelligence. Each of these men held strategic positions that could either paralyze or neutralize Buhari's hold on power. The final phase of the plot was set into motion when Buhari took a short vacation to his hometown in Daura, while Idiagbon left Nigeria for Mecca on pilgrimage, together with Vatsa and a few others. With Buhari isolated and Idiagbon out of the country, the stage was set. On August 26, 1985, the night before Eid el-Kabir, a major Islamic festival, Muslims headed for mosques for morning prayers on Salah Day at the Ikeja cantonment. As Nigerians prepared for the celebrations, Babangida's tactical teams moved into position. Lieutenant Colonel Sabo Aliyu and Buhari's aide-de-camp, Major Mustafa Haruna Jokolo, tried to find out details to no avail. The Lagos-Ibadan toll gate was shut down, cutting off potential reinforcements from outside Lagos. Armored vehicles rolled into position, securing the Murtala Muhammad Airport, Radio Nigeria, and Dodan Barracks. Buhari's Brigade of Guards commander, Colonel Sabo Aliyu, was lured into a trap, arrested, stripped, and severely beaten by soldiers at Ikeja cantonment. At the time, Babangida could not be reached, having left Lagos for Minna. By nightfall, therefore, the grim nature of the situation was clear to General Buhari. At Dodan Barracks, 4 young majors were detailed to arrest the head of state. They were Majors Umar Dangiwa, Lawan Gwadabe, Abdul Mumuni Aminu, and Sambo Dasuki. They achieved this without much ado. In fact, General Buhari was said to be waiting for them. He accompanied his captors, initially to Bonny Camp, from where he was later moved under house arrest, to Hawksworth Road, Ikoyi. He was there for less than a week before being moved again, to a house in Benin City. Meanwhile, the official premises of the head of state at State House, Dodan Barracks, was ransacked and Buhari's belongings looted by soldiers. Colonel Joshua Dogonyaro's task was to make the crucial radio broadcast at 0600, bringing the regime of Major General Buhari to an end. As daybreak progressed, coup coordinators at Bonny Camp established radio communication. General Babangida was then contacted in Minna to return to Lagos to take charge, and arrangements made for a plane to go and fetch him. At this point, bottles of champagne were opened to celebrate the coup. A quick meeting of key plotters took place at the camp, after which there was a further radio broadcast to the nation by Brigadier Sani Abacha at 1300, formally appointing Major General Ibrahim Babangida as the new commander-in-chief. Key Buhari loyalists were retired, reassigned, or arrested. Babangida immediately took the title of President. The position of Chief of Staff, Supreme Headquarters, was eliminated. Navy Commodore Ebitu Ukiwe, then Flag Officer Commanding, Western Naval Command, was appointed to the new position of Chief of General Staff. The first thing Babangida did was to remove the control of service chiefs and GOCs from any other officer. Buhari was the 5th military head of state of Nigeria, having come to power in a coup that overthrew Shehu Shagari's civilian government on December 31st, 1983. At the time, Ibrahim Babangida served as the Chief of Army Staff and played a central role in masterminding the coup that eventually brought Buhari to power. In August 1985, Major General Ibrahim Babangida overthrew Muhammadu Buhari. According to Babangida's autobiography, A Journey in Service, he recounted that Buhari was too rigid and uncompromising in his attitudes to issues of national significance. Babangida said action had to be taken so as to rebuild the hopes of Nigerians, hence the ousting of the Buhari military regime. Thanks for watching to this very end. After taking power, did Babangida act differently? Share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to share this video. See you in our next video.